So I'm sitting in the theatre for TheMummy, right? And the guy next to me actually has the audacity to lean over and whisper, "Hey, when is Brendan Fraser showing up?" I had to look him dead in the eyes with the 1,000-yard stare of a man who's seen way too many reboots and tell him, "Buddy, the only thing Brendan is doing tonight is hopefully cashing a massive check to not be associated with this mess." But look, before I tell you how I finally shut that conversation down, do me a favour and hit that subscribe button. I checked the analytics and about 80% of you watching right now aren't even subscribed to the channel. It's free, it helps a one-man band like me keep the dream alive, and it ensures you don't miss the spoiler recap coming tomorrow, where I really lose my mind. So just do it. Anyway, back to this Mummy movie. Seriously, the marketing for this film has been a total circus, and calling this a Mummy movie is the biggest stretch I've seen since Reed Richards tried to reach for the top shelf at a grocery store. After sitting through over 2 hours of this, plus the mandatory 30 minutes of AMC trailers, thanks for that, fuckers. I really needed to see the trailer for a movie I'm already sitting in. I'm unhappy to report that Lee Cronin's latest is a complete and utter disaster. Look, I'm the realist, so I'll give credit where it's due. The movie is visually gorgeous, the production value is high, and Cronin clearly hasn't lost his touch for filming flesh getting torn off bone in the most grotesque, I can taste the iron ways possible. But the story? It's a train wreck where every single character is dumber than a bag of hammers. And I'm talking the cheap plastic hammers you get in a toddler's play kit. The daughter shows up after being missing for 8 years, looking like absolute hammered crap and projectile vomiting black ooze all over the floor, yet the mother is standing there completely blinded by delusion. She's acting like her kid just has a mild case of the Mondays, while the girl is literally headbutting her grandmother into the furniture like a possessed goat. It feels like Cronin desperately wanted to make Evil Dead Rise 2, but some suit at the studio forced him to slap a Mummy label on it for brand recognition. And the result is a movie that takes itself way too seriously, until the third act suddenly devolves into a laughable, logic-defying Looney Tunes festival. And don't even get me started on the Egypt of it all. It's supposedly set in Cairo, yet there are no pyramids, no scarabs, and zero atmosphere that actually feels like Egypt. Instead, it's just a bunch of people who look like slightly off. Hallmark doppelgangers of Tatiana Maslany and Chris Pratt running around in the dark. The editing's the final nail in the coffin. It constantly uses the hard cut to the next day cheat code. Every time something insane happens, boom, hard cut to the next morning, where everyone is just eating cereal like nothing happened. It's lazy, it's frustrating, and it robs the movie of any stakes. It's rated R, it's loaded with gore, but somehow contains zero actual scares and the tension of a wet noodle. I went in hyped for my most anticipated horror film of the year, but I left wanting to bang my head against a bedpost just like the son in the movie. I'm hard cutting this review before my blood pressure hits triple digits, but I want to hear from you. Did you find something to like here? Or are you as annoyed as I am? Let me know in the comments.